Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you are new here. This is our, say, eighth deck? Our eighth deck of Christmas, guys. Still going strong. Let us draw a number and figure out which deck we are unboxing tonight. Let's see. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Super excited. Super excited for 27. Hi, Jean. How are you? I almost forgot tonight. I can't even lie. I slept so late. We stayed up for so many hours on Antonia's. Guys, we hit every time zone in the US for New Year's last night on Antonia's Live. So I slept very late after getting to bed at like 4:30 in the morning. So, she threw a rave for every midnight. It was very fun. It was very, very fun. So we have deck 10 today. Let me see if I can figure out which one that is. Oh, okay. This is one of I think this is the one without words. We might open a second deck with this. We might open a second deck. Love you too, Michelle. How was your New Year's, guys? How is everybody doing today? I'm probably going to make today short because I am exhausted still. I haven't even made dinner yet. It's super late. We slept so late. Just kind of drifting through my day. Oh, Jean, hit me up in email and we'll talk about it, okay? Hit me up via email and we'll talk about it. Hi, Blessings. Hi, True Light. It was good to see you over in Antonia's live last night, too. I don't know what time you dipped out, but you got quiet. Oh, these are cool. All right. Look at these. So this is called the Oracle of Black Enchantment. Mildred Payne's Oracle of Black. This is another Deviant Moon deck, guys. I know that some of you are fans of Deviant Moons. I just noticed that it's down here on the bottom. Deviant Moon. So it's another Deviant Moon deck. I really wanted to use it with this Witch Magic deck. So I think I'm going to open up a second deck. I would like to have them both. Let's look at them really quick, though. Look at these images. Oh my God, these are going to be hard to read, but I think we're going to laugh. We're going to have some fun. Do you know who this reminds me of? This reminds me of that is it Queen of Swords? In the Housewives Tarot, where she's like cutting the butt off with the scissors. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, baby stealers. What? This deck is something else. This gives Three of Cups. Gives Three of Cups vibes. Some interesting stuff. Well, Jean, I ordered a couple extra decks and I'm waiting for them to come in. So, I mean, we won't be completely without. Ooh. Ooh, this is harsh. This it gives like either fighting over a partner or a custody battle. These are interesting. Hi, Antonio. I was just saying how I was up so late because we hit all of the time zones in the US last night and I was so exhausted. So I slept late and my whole day's been late and I almost forgot that I was even going to do this. Sorry, I got to looking at the cards over here. Gives judgment vibes. These are interesting. I'm gonna have to compare this to a regular tarot, like the numbers and stuff. See what stands out. It's such an interesting deck. I don't know. It might be too hard for me to read when I'm this tired, though. But I do want to look at it. And I think we should open up the other deck. Well, if that doesn't say death. Are they literally dancing on his grave? Wow. Demented. Venus de Milo. The first thing I thought of when I saw no arms. Oh my gosh. Towery vibes. We got some towery vibes going on. Aww. I don't know what it is with triple boobs. Triple boobs strong this week in the cards. This looks like Sleeping Beauty vibes almost. Queen of Pentacles-y, earthy, grounded energy. We just settled down for a long winter's nap. That's what it makes me think of. Very weird. Very weird. I'm not even sure how to take this stack, to be honest with you. Some crazy stuff in here. I don't know if I'm ready to read it. I feel like I have to sit with this one for a while. Oh, look. See, now it must be... Is this the same artist? Is this the same artist? Because it's starting to look a lot like those decks we used the other day. We got like eyes in the belly. We got faces in the belly. What was that deck we used the other day? Where did I put it? I think we have the same artist, guys. I think it's the same artist. I think it's this guy. Patrick Valenza. The other Deviant Moon cards. They look very similar. So I feel like we have a set of 3 going on here. The artwork is too familiar, is too similar for it not to be the same guy. We'll look at the other cards too. That I had them together with another deck. We'll check those out. These are a little odd. Oh, that gives almost like Chariot vibes with the light and the dark. It's interesting to have one horse though. 2 on the back. Very weird. Very, oh, a little seance. They're having a little seance. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I think we definitely have the same artist here. I'll have to look into it. Ooh. Interesting. This makes me think of gossiping. Like the spirit of gossip. It's interesting. Really, really strange deck. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about using it. There's just, I mean, I knew it was going to be a challenging deck, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. What do you guys say? Yay or nay? Should we open another deck? Should we open the magic witch messages from a witch's journey? I feel like we should. Hi, Millie. There's no list today. We're just doing collective. We're unboxing some new decks. It's got hair on it. Unboxing. I'm going to do a couple new decks. I have new decks on the way, guys. And even if I can't make it to the 12 decks immediately, I'm sure that I'll have enough to unbox soon, or we could do something else for the other couple days. It's just so complicated. I don't know that I had the brain power after New Year's, guys, to be honest with you. I was up so late last night with Antonia. And then, isn't this interesting? Look at this. I just noticed about these two cards. I kind of thought it when I saw them, but it looks like the same house. So it almost gives like heaven or hell vibes, like going up, going down. Like it's giving like that. It still gives me tower vibes, but it also gives like the choices you make, like energetic choices you make and the consequences. Ooh, I just heard like the cost of magic. Interesting, since I want to open this magic deck. Like on the corner of the cards, there's all different numbers. You mean just of those two that I saw? I don't know, I closed it. I'll put it away. Let me see. Did I just notice like a gallows with several people on it? I did. Bam. Crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to sit with this deck. I might look up the book. It's got a card, so there's a book somewhere. And I might take a deeper look at the book and the meanings before I try to read it for you guys. Because this one is complicated. I knew it would be tricky, but I mean, I get a lot of information intuitively. I could read them any way I want, but this is a very complicated deck, very deep deck. Yeah, 34, 35. They are the same numbers. Oh, Jan, there's no list tonight. I'm unboxing a couple decks. There's going to be a little collective love. We were just looking at one deck that I think is just too complicated for my tired brain tonight. So we are going to look at this other deck. If I have to back up and I don't really like the Egyptian deck. If I can't like get in the spirit with either of these, all pun intended there. If I can't get the spirit, we'll have to default to one of the other decks that we opened. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so tired today. So that's my New Year's vibe right now. Oh, let's get this put away. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll try looking at this one, and then I'll try to like clarify things that come out of that with the Black Oracle and see. I think that's how I initially intended them when I ordered them together. So we'll see if that works at all, or if I can get into some kind of flow with it. I feel like I have no flow today. Is there anybody else that feels flowless today? Not to be confused with flawless. I feel flowless today. Here we go. Let's look at this one too. Now, I love Fiona Horn, the creator of this deck. We have another one of hers. And I don't get it out enough, but we have seen it. You were slow today too, Jean. I was surprised we didn't see you last night, Jean. I can't lie. I was surprised we didn't see you. Oh my God, Antonia, I was just saying, I think before you came in, Antonia, I was talking about how you threw a little rave at every midnight. And it was so fun. She had her little light up glasses on. She had a little light up wand. She had her lights on in her room, and she'd turn off her lights, turn all the fun on, like dance and cheer every time it hit midnight. It was very fun. Did it snow there? I think it snowed here, but I'm afraid to look outside. I think it was so windy that the snow just kind of blew over us. I don't think it actually stayed or stuck too much, but I did hear the plows, and I heard somebody with the snowblower go by my window, so there had to be some accumulation. Ooh. What were they prepping for? Is that like what kind of prepping? Like food prepping, like prepping for if the power goes out? What kind of prepping? Prepping for running away and living in the woods? God, what a dream that would be. Once upon a time. Oh, I was going to tell you, Antonia, completely unrelated. But we were talking last night about so many different things, and I wanted to tell you this story about the autistic boy. When I used to volunteer in high school, and I would go to the special education class, the special needs class, and I would usually we just hung out, but sometimes we went to gym with them. Like they didn't have gym every time that I went, but I went to gym with them often. And so I'd gone to gym class with them. And there was one kid who never participated unless I was there. And if I was there, he would participate in his gym classes. And one day I got randomly called to the office and I didn't know, like, I didn't think I did anything wrong. So I was like, just really a little anxious, unknowing about why I was being called to the office, in the middle of a random class or whatever. And it had turned out that they were doing the special needs kids class photos that day, and they couldn't get him to participate. They couldn't get him to pose. They couldn't get him to sit down and like get his picture taken. So they took me to the theater. I don't know what they call it, where you go in and you like where we had all of our shows and things, our plays and stuff. And so they took me in there and to talk him. He was like scared in a corner. He was nonverbal, so he didn't talk to anybody, and he would just like ball up in fear whenever things were uncomfortable. And so they had me go in and I talked him out of the corner. And I didn't just talk him out of the corner because they were like, hey, um, can we just get him back to the class? They weren't even going to do it. But I managed to get him to actually get his photo taken. And his mom, like, I'll never forget how happy his mom was to get a school photo of her son that year. I think it was the first year that he participated or was, willing to participate to get his photo taken. I thought that I was thinking of that last night, but I was like, this is too long of a story to type in the messages when you were talking about the gentleman who does the hair. Oh my gosh, guys, I am tripping on my words. So you could tell I'm tired. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. So let's see what we have. Let's get a couple messages out of this, and then we'll get a couple messages out of the other deck, and we'll just see if we can wing it. We'll just wing it. It was a lot of fun. Like, I was happy to do that. Yeah. And he was nonverbal. There were definitely a lot of things going on, and he just really took to me. And I mean, he wouldn't play in gym, but I could get him to walk and like toss a ball with me or whatever, you know what I mean? He wouldn't do what everybody else was doing, but he would like play with me. He would walk around the gym with me. We could beanbag each other, like throw beanbags to each other. Like he would participate with me, but only with me. And I don't know what it was, but it truly is a gift. It truly is a gift to be able to get a nonverbal child to participate in something. And that's what I was thinking of him when you were talking about the gifted event barber. Yeah, exactly, Jean. So we were talking about him last night over on Antonia's channel, and it had me thinking about that kid from high school, but it was too much to type in the comments. But that is probably one of the fondest or most fond memories I have from my high school experience. Hi, Twilight Dragon. Welcome back. Let's get a couple. What does a collective need to know from this deck? Oh, that flipped immediately. Get out of your own way. Turn your magical plans into action. Hey, we are actually coming into, I love this because we're coming into the year of the horse. It is not quite the year of the horse. The year of the horse begins, gosh, if anybody else knows Chinese astrology better than I think it's February 17th, maybe. So we are moving into the year of the horse. We are talking about putting things into action, moving things forward passionately, living in purpose. Okay. Oh, don't I always say this, guys? Don't I always say something about lighting candles? Light an extra candle, sprinkle some more salt. Sometimes results take more effort. So this could be, putting a little bit more effort into whatever this passion is that you're working on, whatever this vision you have for yourself, giving it a little bit more fuel, adding a little more fuel to your fire, sparking up that inspiration, that motivation. It's about motivation to move. Coming out of the year of the snake was about shedding old ways, right? Shedding the skin, releasing. Thank you, Spirit. Facing and embracing something you fear will supercharge your magical powers. It looks like almost like the Strength card. These are so pretty. They all have something different on the back. Again, we're talking about the year of the horse. She's doing yoga. There's movement. There's rhythm. Finding your rhythm. Finding your momentum. Moving into something, right? After the snake sheds their skin, they're ready to move again, right? They're ready to get going. Here we go. So I want to see. Let's just see what comes out of this. Let's just see what comes out of the weird. Didn't we just see this card? Did I just make a big deal out of that card? Didn't I get called to it a couple times? It's interesting. It's almost this energy of when I think about in context of the other card that's with it, it's like when do you ask Spirit for help? Have you asked Spirit for help? Do you have Spirit lighting the way, showing you the way, lifting you up? Do you feel like you're descending in your life or ascending? Are you fueled up and ready, or do you feel like you're falling? The 34 makes me think of introspection. The 7s. It's like, are you thinking about your foundation? What about your foundation? What are actions that you can take now in the present moment to solidify that foundation? I just heard, did you build on sand? Ooh, Spirit. What are you doing to solidify your foundation? What are you doing to fortify your vision for the future? I love that. That's a very good card about foundations and fortification. Creating the space for whatever this is that you're building on, whatever this is that you want to see grow. The expansion you want to accomplish, right? Okay. With the year of the horse. Thank you, Spirit. We got that chariot card. What gave me chariot energy, I should say. I won't say it officially is the chariot card. Oh, 44, foundations. Thank you, Spirit. 44, foundations. Fours are all about stability. Foundations, what are you doing to move in the direction of stability, of a firm foundation? Solid ground so you don't feel like you're falling, so you don't feel like you're sinking. And it's giving plan of action. Plan of action. Like, what is your plan of action? What direction are you moving in? It's also giving self-mastery. Who's driving your horse? Are you driving your horse with fears, with impulsive fears? I kind of love this card because it gives, what do they call that? When you have an out-of-body experience when you're dreaming. It's not lucid dreaming. There's something else. Lucid is when you realize you're dreaming and you can control your dream. But there's an out-of-body dream experience. It's called something. It's astral projection. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. This is in line with astral projection. It's very interesting because the other night I had a dream, and I think I told you guys about it. I had this dream that it was like it was a hybrid. It wasn't a demon and it wasn't an angel. It was clearly a spiritual being, but I couldn't tell you like specifically what they were, but they were teaching me how to forge something like iron. Which is interesting because we recently had a discussion about using iron scissors to make sure that we weren't, it was iron scissors to cut cords with spiritual entities. Isn't that interesting? I didn't even think about that when we were talking about that dream. Some interesting vibes. You may be experiencing things in your sleep, in your dreams. Okay. Oh, it's even giving me like when you get the sensation of falling in your dreams, that there may be some spiritual significance that you have to look more deeply at. Could be the energy of not feeling founded. Look, 7-7. So we have sevens coming through. We have fours coming through. So introspection about your foundations, about your stability. Whenever I see fours or 444 or 44, I always ask myself, what can I do in this moment to add to my stability? Like, what is available to me in this moment to create a more stable foundation? Or where are my thoughts and my vision when it comes to stability? Or also introspecting about whether or not I feel unstable and why. Not just how can I add to it, but why would I not feel like it's something I've already accomplished, obtained, or I'm standing on. Scaffolding, buildings. I'm getting held here. I don't think we saw this the first time through, but this is very pretty. It's giving like moving towards peace, moving towards serenity. She looks like a flying bird or a flying fish again. Didn't we see that in his other deck too? It's like this flying fish vibe. I'm gonna get one more. Sorry. They're wider than they are tall, so I can't get them all in. What does your stability look like and why? Oh, and right on the bottom of the deck after that came out was, again, this getting grounded energy. I don't know who plows with a demon. I guess there could be a little warning about who you align with when it comes to planting seeds. But I do get like the Taurus energy off of the bowl, and I like the Taurus grounded energy, but this may be a clue for you to get grounded. And it could also be about mastering your shadows. you know, putting those shadows to use for you. I almost wonder how much of my dream the other night was about that, mastering my shadow or putting my shadow to use for me. Learning from the shadow, learning from your shadowy side. What do you need to learn? What do you need to learn in order to release fear? Maybe you don't need to learn anything at all. Maybe you need to surrender. Surrender to the not knowing, to the confusion. Surrendering to the confusion of this deck, you know. How do you steer? How do you master your shadows? How do you harness them to add to your growth? How do you harness them to add to, I was just thinking of Lottie in the wheat field, right? He's plowing a field. How do you use those shadows to master it? I'm seeing this burning down, and it's like, that's the same castle. It's like, where are the foundations? Where do your, I'm even getting like, where do your values lie? If you lost everything tomorrow, could you rebuild, and why? Like, what is the tenacity? What is the energy behind it? Is there a time when you lost everything and you had to build from scratch? You had to tackle your shadows so you could overcome that? I can think of a time or two in my life where I feel like I had to. Okay, these weren't as challenging as I thought they would be. I mean, they are. Don't get me wrong. The card is challenging. It's challenging to get into it, but I think I'm warming up. I stopped for some water. You know, I didn't have coffee today either. That probably did not help. It was so late by the time I got up. I don't even remember what time we got up. Hi, Shateria. Happy New Year, love. How are you? I'm so happy you guys could join me. I'm going to keep it short tonight because I am super tired. Oh, I was going to grab a couple more of these Witch Magic. These are cute. I like the messages coming out of those. Let's see. I'm not as, it's not as challenging of a deck as I thought it would be, but it's interesting to try to read a deck with no extra info. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, guys. That's a fun challenge, though. I'm glad we got it. It could have waited till tomorrow, Spirit. You could have let me hold off on this one until my brain was. What did I say about her? I said she looks peaceful, right? I said it was giving almost like Six of Swords vibes, moving towards calmer water. It gives like moving towards calmness, moving towards clarity. Finding peace, floating through something, right? And then what came out was the peaceful, harmonious witch can never be overcome. So again, with getting grounded and centered. And then what came out with that is the world is magical with many lessons. Thank you. The hardest ones are the most valuable. That's that harnessing your shadow. Really digging in and looking at these shadows that are affecting your day-to-day life that may be feeling like they're causing you to fall or to fail, and reevaluating that. Why are you falling and not flying? Where can you better put your energy to turn that around for yourself? Where are those shadows of fear driving you forward, and how do you harness it so that you can plant something new for yourself? Ooh, Spirit. Okay. Okay. It's a mess. We're going to leave it a mess. Oh, Shateria, you need a day off, my love. that sparkling cider. Did you do you have a sugar crash, Antonia? Oh, I ate way too many nachos. And then, I mean, the crackers and cheese were fine, but oh my God, I went to bed with indigestion. Just, I think it was from the big plate of nachos at dinner time. And so then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, crackers and cheese will be great. Not this morning, but much later. That was not great. That was not a good idea. I thought the crackers would be settling, but they were not. My stomach, I'm surprised you guys can't hear my stomach is so mad at me. Holidays, eh? Oh, let's see. Sometimes the most powerful spell a witch will perform will be the one she casts on herself. What spell are you casting on yourself? Is it that, are you binding yourself to shadows? Are you binding yourself to shadows? Are you casting spells that drag you down? Or are you mastering yourself so that you can drive your own shadows in the direction you really want to head in? Are you the driver of your own shadows? Are you the master of your path? Are you working with spirit to move forward? Are you willing to look at the things they're trying to show you? Interesting. Witches do not give anything away. The most powerful will usually appear the opposite. And that's kind of what I'm getting here is like what's meant to help us grow. Our shadows are there to integrate, to help us grow, to help us learn, to help us expand. They're not there to destroy us. They're there to teach us something about being human, about existence, about your existence, your place, your path, which direction you're going in, how to change direction at will. These are fun. Let's get one more spirit. Maybe we'll start over. We'll see if we get another message too. Anything else, spirit? Any last thoughts for this reading? Look up at the clouds, the moon and the stars. Get back to creating your magical life. I saw the moon and stars on this and the sun. That uplifted energy, right? Pulling yourself up out of something, learning you can fly, teaching yourself, learning you can fly. The spirits are trying to cut some sort of earthly tether that is keeping you from flying. It's almost giving me like the shadows create the tethers, right? And the higher self helps you to overcome those tethers, helps you cut ties with fears, cut ties with insecurities, self-limiting beliefs. I keep getting drawn back to this for some reason. I want a pet dragon. I mean, I don't think I would tell him to go burn down a whole city, but I do want a pet, but I want a pet dragon. So it almost looks like the storm coming in, doesn't it? Because he leaves in the storm. Interesting. Interesting cards. Hey, she is. How are you? You're catching me on a slow live, my love, but we're so happy to have you here with us. How are you? Happy belated birthday. How was your birthday? I saw your message on the reading. I hope it was a beautiful birthday. I hope you had a splendid birthday. I'm good. A little tired, a little drained. Yeah. I'm not hungover. I didn't drink, but I like got a food hangover, snack hangover, up too late hangover. Just energy is a little low tonight is all. Happy New Year though. It's good to see you. I saw your comment. I was excited to see you finally joining us over here. I appreciate it so much. Usually I do personals, but we've been doing the 12 decks of Christmas, guys. If you haven't been with us through the decks of Christmas, that's what we're working on right now. We're not doing the short personals. We're doing a couple collective readings. And I'll get back to the personals again on, what, Sunday? How is it having a birthday so close to New Year's? Do you celebrate them together? You must, right? Yeah, we used a She Is deck too. Let me see. Where was the deck? It was so complicated because it had a bunch of typos. And guys, I tried to find it. I tried to find this deck, and I really do think it's just like a generic deck that they printed for Shein because I couldn't find it anywhere, like as an official deck. Um, so that was a fun deck last night, but a little crazy because there's so many misprints that it was good. It was kind of fun trying to figure it out. I think that because we're using Fiona Horn, let's use her other deck too. We'll break out the magic of you, and we'll use these two together, and we'll see what we get out of that as well. You act like the whole month is your birthday. That's me in October. I thought that was just something us Scorpios did. Us October Scorpios. Antonia, do you treat the whole month like your birthday? I know I do. What deck did we use Tuesday night? I don't remember. What deck was that? What deck was that, Jean? I remember the She Is deck. Everything was messed up on the She Is deck. Like, everything was messed up. It had the wrong info on the back of the wrong cards. And then there was missing info. And then there was extra info. And then there was the... It was so weird. You silently celebrate the whole Scorpio season. Yeah. 415, tonight is not personals. Tonight is just fun little collective reading to unbox a couple of new decks. I will be back on Sunday doing personals. Thank you for asking, though. Let's get a couple more of these. Stick with the witches who make you smile more, not frown. I mean, that has, I think back at those pictures, that had a lot to do with it. What's bringing you down? What's lifting you up, right? What's bringing you down? What's lifting you up? Love this little Christmassy song, but I wanna take a nap now. Learn not to grip too tightly. Cup your consciousness and let the magic flow. We were talking recently about allowing the universe to do its thing, not controlling the outcome. Set the intention and allow the universe to move the magic towards you or with you, right? Not forcing anything. Allowing flow. The original witches were healers. Who or what can you heal today? Ooh, I like that. I was just seeing a post about sage and its medicinal its medicinal properties, and they were talking about how they call it witchcraft, but it's not really any different than like modern medicine, you know, and big farm. It has medicinal qualities. This is like the original medicine people, the original doctors were witches, were healers, were tonic brewers, potion makers. So I love that. I love that confirmation for me today, because I was thinking about that quite heavily before I signed in tonight. It's like one of the last things I saw before I came to do my live. Yeah, herbalist, the original herbalist. Look at this. Literally. Okay, you guys might need some. Look at this, because it looks like lavender. So you may need to be doing something with lavender. Okay, sacrifice. What can you let go of? Didn't we just read that? Oh, okay. I see. Because we were talking about earlier, like if you lost everything, how would it go? But we were also talking about letting go of control. And in here it talks about stick with the witches who make you smile, not frown. And it's like, who can, you know, who is bringing or encouraging or creating opportunities for healing in your life? Thank you. Detox. Hello. Okay. Cleanse and restore yourself, as we were just talking about sage. So you may need to go through a cleansing process right now, either spiritual baths. It could be, you know, I like to use aromatherapy a lot. I can't burn sage in my apartment. Our alarm system would not fare well. The entire building would go off. We would have to evacuate until the fire department could come turn it off. It would not be good. I've not tried, but I know how sensitive they are. They would not, I could not sage. I could not sage to save my life. So I do use aromatherapy oils, including sage. I have a great citrus sage one that I really like. It's including but not limited to sage, I should say. I cook with sage sometimes. Flashover. It's all in your head. So we were talking about that the other day, or not the other day, just a few minutes ago, about aligning our shadows, right? Using our shadows, integrating them, figuring out what it is about them that's either holding us back or keeping us from moving forward. You know, so this is about overcoming fear, overcoming insecurities. She also, I gotta be honest, she's got the look on her eyes like she's either envious or angry at somebody, right? And so it's like reevaluating the level of energy that you're giving to other people and why. Like, what is the reason, right? What is the reason you would give somebody else more attention than you're giving yourself? What are the insecurities tied to that as well? Ah, thank you, she is. Same. I do love a good healer. Look at this. It's all in your head. Transform the way you see. Transform the way you see. So again, reframing. It's giving reframing. Reframing. You know, when somebody gets under your skin, you know, looking at why is it a trigger? Why would I give them that energy? Why would I give them that control over my time, my essence? Am I giving it so much of my essence? Were we just I'm laughing because I just grabbed the weird deck. I don't know, the Oracle of Black Enchantment, and we were literally just talking about, the witches and brews. Oh, hold on, because there's like baby parts in it. I don't brew babies though, but it made me laugh. But there is this like, these three witches are just like throwing lots of. Could you see it? They have all these body parts they're throwing into their potion. I do not throw body parts in my potion. However, it it does give me the energy of sort of pulling yourself apart so you can evaluate things more clearly. So you could cleanse it so that you can release things, right? And put yourself back together in new, more productive and uplifting ways. Oh, the foundation card came out again. The one that I said made me think of foundations. So, tearing yourself down to build yourself back up. Pulling yourself apart through introspection, through self-evaluation, through it. And it's not about self-criticism. I think that's one of the things that we have to reframe, or we have to refrain and reframe. It's something we have to look at. How are we talking to ourselves? This detoxing our thought processes, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Thank you. More 7. So definitely a lot of introspection going on. This little devil card came out in reverse. So I'll take it as it came out. Why doesn't my phone want to... There we go. So devil in reverse, again, not allowing those shadows to stop us, but allowing them to fuel our forward movement, to take us into the next stage of who we are, to let them show us something about ourselves that we may not necessarily be willing. Hi, Calissa. That we may not necessarily be willing or able to see. As looking at the parts of yourself that you may I don't want to say you're struggling to see them, but there's things about yourself you may be either in denial or not addressing. Things that need to be... It's integration, though. You can't kill your ego, guys. It's also responsible for your self-worth. It's like everything that is in your human experience, the ego is responsible for creating that illusion of separation so that you can grow and expand at will. It's like the willpower, okay? It cannot be destroyed, but it can be integrated. It can be used as part of the foundation. Those parts of you can be looked at, can be utilized, embraced. They can be inspiration. Yeah, what are you not willing to see? Look at that. She has blindfold on. There's also a lot about trusting your intuition, about being safe. When you're at times when you're walking, it's like walking forward, not in fear. Like even if you don't know what's ahead of you, it's like listening to spirit, letting it guide you, and doing it fearlessly. Not allowing that fear to keep you from doing the inner work, to keep you from moving forward, to keep you from ascending. Ascend, my beautifuls. Get grounded. This beautiful grounded energy. This is a great card. I just heard trust in the wisdom of growth. Hi, no list today, Rezia. Thank you, though. Happy New Year. No lists today, guys. Just love. Just opening a deck. Just checking it out. Look who came out finally. Seriously, that was, along with that other card that came out earlier where she's falling, it's like this is that energy of reframing, of allowing spirit to guide you, to take you into a new space, to create growth in your life, to create expansion. This is ascension. I just sang. I just sang the word ascension. That's ascension. That's ascension in play, in progress, right? We are all just ascending. I just heard that phrase, we're walking each other home. We're all walking each other home. And that's what this gives me the vibe of too. It's like pay attention to the people who make you feel grounded, who make you feel solid, who encourage you to be grounded and solid in your life, the people who encourage the growth, the people who encourage the expansion. Ooh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. They took me off guard when we first started, but they're not, it's not a horrible deck to read, I should say. Not, oh my God, I'm getting caught up on my words. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. It's going to be quick. It's going to be short. We'll probably do one more. Maybe I'll grab a question from the bowl and see what we get in response to one of the questions from the bowl. Let's see. Shall we? A happy New Year, guys. Rezi, I hope you had a good New Year. I like the way that this is shaped like an 8. It's giving abundance. I saw 888 after my live last night. There was 888 chats, and I feel like, I don't remember what the 35 likes. It was like 8888. There's a lot of abundance in the energy. It's beautiful. Oh, we had this question real recently, but okay, we'll see what comes out of we'll see what comes out, because we got different decks to look at it with. So let's see what comes out. Where can you find gratitude when you're struggling? I think that we determined that you could find gratitude in the struggle itself. And I feel like that answer is not really going to change, but I think in lieu of the things that we've read tonight, you can also find them in the friends who lift you up. You can find gratitude for the friends who lift you up. You can makes me think of what I was saying the other day. Antonia, about, how like I'll often leave people a bunch of reels. Like, I don't stop. I don't care if you read them today. I don't care if you get them today. I don't care if when you get them you don't look at them at all. But like, if I see something that makes me think of you, and it's either funny or uplifting, I'm gonna send it to you. Like, not just Antonia, but anybody who knows me knows I'll do that. I think I do that as well with Michelle. It doesn't matter to me if you see him today or 2 months from now. If I think of you, I'm sending you something. If I see something and it makes me think of you and I think it's going to make you laugh or it's going to lift you up in some way, I'm going to send it. Yeah, exactly. For an instant beauty spell, smile. So finding gratitude in the things that make you smile, even when you're struggling. And again, it's giving the energy of those friends that make you smile, those friends that send you something funny. They're stupid. Yeah, I send stupid stuff a lot. I do. I admit it. I'm a stupid sender, and I love it. Measure your magical powers by what you can give rather than what you can receive. Find gratitude in what you can give. Maybe you can give a smile. Maybe when you're struggling, giving somebody else a smile is the lift that you need. It's the pickup you need as well. Doing something good for somebody when you're struggling it's good medicine. It's good medicine. Make a donation. Share a meal. Oh, we were talking about that last night, Antonia, weren't we, in your live? About giving. Giving because we can as humans, like giving to each other, lifting each other up by giving. Sharing those things, focusing on those things, not just sharing them with each other, but focusing on being one of those people. One of those people that can provide a smile to somebody that really needs it. When you smile, when you smile, the whole world smiles with you. Let's see. Witches who feel like their magic has left them should go for a walk barefoot in nature, getting grounded. Ooh, gratitude. Gratitude. Okay. So instead of, sitting and mourning a loss or feeling uninspired or stuck in something, right? Instead of sitting in the struggle, it's a good time to get grounded. It's a good time to practice grounding. It's a good time to release whatever that is into the soil, whatever the struggle is. One of the great things about grounding is that we're able to release toxic energy, release it out of our body, allow it to fall, right? Allow it to, I just keep seeing like toxins. So when you get grounded, it's like the world, the earth is able to pull toxins out of your system, not just physically, but aurically. Your whole aura changes, okay? So I think that's specifically what I'm seeing, is I'm seeing like the dust and the debris sort of pouring off of the aura as you ground, and having that light. It's like it's making room for the light to shine again, the light to come through. You can be grateful for the opportunities to get grounded. So let's say things slow down and you don't feel like things are moving. It's an excellent time to meditate. It's an excellent time to take a deep breath and get in touch with yourself fully through the breath. You can find gratitude in your breath, in your breathing, the breath of life, the ability to get grounded. Gratitude and the clarity you get while grounding. Amen. I like that. Yeah, caring for those in need. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just smiling. Just telling somebody you love their scarf or you love their hat or their coat or what, some people you can really tell that hat or that pin or that scarf is either really important to them or it just makes you feel good to see it. It's like, why not share that? Why not compliment people? Why not lift them up? I do have why not lift people up? Look, this coming out. A lot of people feel like they're drowning, and a compliment could change their whole day. Also, lending hands to each other. We were just talking about that as well. Like doing those little things for people. You can find gratitude in your ability to provide for others. I gotta laugh. I'm sorry. This card cracked me up. She's a witch. She's a witch. That's what I would like to see less of. People burning witches. I say it more these days. It's more, energetically or theoretically speaking, a lot of people coming in, are always saying that what we're up to is no good, but it's like, have they sat down and listened? Have they paid attention to how our goal is to lift each other up, make each other feel better, make each other feel more secure, safe in our own skin? I'm also getting like cleansing through fire. I'm getting the sage energy again. I don't mean to laugh at the card, guys. I know it's a very serious thing. And this does have to do with like tradition. It's right there. A lot of people come in here and fearmonger based on traditions. And it's like, have you even sat down and really paid attention to what it is that we're talking about? And why we're talking about it. Hi, Sarah. Happy New Year, love. Hope you had a wonderful New Year. I spent it over on, got 43, another 7. We got the Year of the Horse standing out here again. So movement again. These guys are all flying. What do we got here? And we got a horse. This makes me think of Aries and Capricorn energy. I don't know who the horse would be. Who would be the horse? I don't think I can associate that with a given sign. We have 777 again. 23 and 2 is 7, 7. 43 is 7, 777. So a lot of introspective energy coming out tonight. Really thinking about, and that's another thing. What are you grateful for when you're in the struggles? Look back at the things you've already overcome. Look back at the things you've already released. You've already allowed to dissipate. Looking at the things that you've already proven you can do. It doesn't matter what other people think about what you can and can't do. It matters what you think about what you can and can't do. I can look at so many things I've overcome and be grateful for it, no matter where I am currently, what current energy I may be carrying, right? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Perfect acceptance. Just being grateful for being here. Just being grateful for being here. I love, and I know Antonia's like this too, being grateful for the struggle. The struggle teaches you things, you learn things, you grow from it. Without a struggle, you're going nowhere. Without a struggle, there's no inspiration to move. There's no inspiration to make magic. Pause in your journey, another 7. Creates stagnation, right? Without struggle, you have stagnation. Struggle is what pushes you to get out of it. Struggle is what molds you and bends you and shapes you to it. Allows the growth, makes space for it. Urges you, encourages you to make space for growth. If you were just always comfortable, you would never feel inspired to do anything differently. Oh, my ear just started ringing. Vertigo. Whatever you choose will be correct. Thank you. I'm laughing at the vertigo as my ear is ringing. Whatever you choose will be correct. I mean, it gives that energy of like, do it anyways. But it's also like we fail, we try, we fail. Find gratefulness in what you've learned from whatever the failure was, whatever you perceive as a failure. It's like you could turn it around into a learning experience. It's like just because something doesn't work doesn't make it a fail. It makes an attempt, and it makes it an opportunity. I know, right? It makes it an opportunity for that growth, for that forward movement. I want to get another one of these cute little witches messages. These are really cute. They're tiny, but they're really cute cards. I like them. Oh, two came out. What do we got? We were just talking about letting go of the year of the snake, right? Having the skin that shed. It says cast your spell for transformation with confidence because change is the natural way of all things. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Without the struggle, right? Without the struggle, without being pushed out of your comfort zone, right? And that's just the thing, is that change is always going to come. It's like how you receive change that makes all the difference. And with gratitude is the best way to do it. Magical practice is like sailing. The ocean always has a surprise up her sleeve. It sure does. And a lot of that is the lessons, right? The little surprises are like the lessons. Even the challenges, the struggles themselves. Expect the unexpected, you know? Things will only have the power over you or for you that you give them. Thank you. Exactly. That brings me back to the idea of reframing your thoughts around certain things. Reframing, especially if you think that your struggles are punishment from the universe. You need to look at that. That's a shadow that needs to be dealt with, needs to be reframed so that you could see that it's something to motivate you to move forward, to embrace change gracefully and go with it. We can't stop time. We can't stop from aging, right? We can't necessarily reverse our clock, but we can definitely do things to better the lives that we have in our current positions at any moment. A lot of times it can be just the mindset alone. Releasing a struggle mindset, embracing what is this meant to teach me? What am I meant to learn from this? What am I meant to see from this? And then saying, thank you, Spirit, for giving me the opportunity to see that. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the opportunity to truly get in touch with myself, to feel that, to see that. Oh, I'm being called to the other deviant moon, Lenormand. Oh, she says, you feel like your struggle taught you the most and enabled you to understand and help others through. Yes, that's what you're grateful for. Exactly. That's what brought me here. That's what had me create my channel in the first place, was that understanding that I could help others through their struggles. You know, it could be real easy to fall on a channel and think the person didn't go through any struggles to get there, but it would be so far from the truth. You know, a lot of us, we talk about, you know, having a positive mindset, and we've seen it in action. We've been in a very sad, dark place in our lives, and we had to turn it around by changing our mindsets. And now we have this opportunity. We live in a time, in a space in the universe where we can actually say, we can actually share it with others easily. We could share, we could say it, we could speak it out, we could put it into the ether. Hey, you know, there is a way out of this. We are at, I say it all the time, guys, we are at this time in history when the information about healing, the availability of information is endless, right? It's infinite at this time. Nobody in a previous generation had so much access to healing information in any kind of format, whether you're talking about or the herbalists, or you're talking about the spiritualists, or you're talking about Reiki healers, or you're talking about just even the science behind why crystals work, right? There's so much to be grateful for in this particular time, like to be born and alive today, when we can share this information with each other, when we could use it to spark healing, growth, and like to see so many people taking up a healing journey. I think it's unprecedented for in my experience. Okay, I don't know, maybe there was a generation back in the past that we just don't know about who took on this much healing, but right now, like, we can see it. It's tangible in each other, it's tangible in our own spirit. I'm like so grateful to be alive today. I don't want to be a part of any other era where this information was not accessible. So I want to be in this era where I'm not only accessing the information, but adding to it, by sparking the imagination about where people can go and how they can get there, the inspiration, the imagination, encouraging people to get rid of those self-limiting beliefs. Oh, spirit, thank you. Yeah, thank you, spirit. We were in a time when we could share so much information with each other so easily, instantaneously. We're all receiving messages all the time, and our willingness to share them with each other is what makes this a super beautiful time in our lives. It really does. And again, with the accessing healing, this gives the inner child vibes. It's giving like accessing the healing and running with it, doing something with it, being productive with it, rejoicing in it. I was gonna say enjoying in it, but I don't even know if that's a word, but I am enjoying it. Enjoying the healing, right? And understanding too that we're never fully healed. That we're never fully healed, that it's always a process, that we're always growing, we're always learning, we're always healing, and that's okay. Some people get caught up on that idea of, oh my gosh, when is it over? When are you done healing? When you die, when there's nothing left to learn, when you move into the next plane of existence, but while you're here, you're meant to learn, you're meant to grow, you're meant to heal, grow and expand. Thank you. It's a choice. It's a choice we all have to make for ourselves to embrace healing. We can't force it on anybody, but we can share our experiences and create an environment for encouragement, create an environment for creativity, create an environment for that growth, that space to take place. Raymond, these aren't personals, but we're just here to cheer each other up tonight. Happy New Year. I'm sorry you're struggling. I'll be doing them again on a Sunday, the personals, but tonight we were just unboxing some new decks and talking about our grateful spirits. Yeah, Jean, I say this a lot to people, and like I know that it could be misconstrued or taken wrong at times. But not, I say this a lot in the readings too, probably. Not all readers are healers, and not all healers are readers, right? There are some readers, there are some readers who will tell you you're absolutely cursed and that the only way you're going to do it is you could break free from it or overcome it is to give them money, to do things for you. And the truth is that a truly good healer is going to teach you how to do it for yourself. A truly good healer and reader is going to not just, point what you're struggling to, but help you come up with the answer to overcome it or how to move through it. Yeah, get those, you get the people in, like the people that solicit you in your chats over on Facebook who are like, oh, I was drawn to your comment. I have a message for you. And then they go into some spiel and they want a whole lot of money for a whole lot of something you could do for yourself. And now I'm a Reiki healer and I love doing Reiki sessions, but anybody who's received Reiki from me is going to know that I'm going to also give you guided meditations that you can use on your own, because I want you to learn that you're able to be open to the energy and to use it on yourself and to, spread and heal and grow. And it's like the give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for life. I don't want anybody to be dependent on my energy. And I love doing Reiki for people. I absolutely love it. The distance Reiki sessions, they clear my energy too. They make me feel very good and uplifted as well. They don't drain me at all. But there's just this there's no like, you almost typed that quote. The give a man a fish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's grimier than Tinder. You said like TikTok readers, Donna, are grimier than Tinder. I don't TikTok, guys. I have such a narrow like world when it comes to social media. I get overwhelmed very easily. So I don't do TikTok. I have an Instagram, but I don't really post over there. I more so got it just to support other creators. Like I went in there and I followed them, but I don't spend any time over there. And then so it's Facebook and YouTube are like the only social media experience, or I don't think experience is the word I want to use. Exposure. And I can't do it. I get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed thinking about having to post everywhere. And you guys know, if you follow me as a tarot reader on Facebook, I don't even post like in my tarot page often. I try to remember once in a while to keep it active, but I don't. It just so much work. so it's so overwhelming. My ADHD brain can't handle it. Like the extra workload. I'm already like scattered between the two. How could I possibly spread out across five platforms? But I do, again, the access to the information, it's there, but you have to use good discernment. And I do say that about the readers. I've seen there's readers that I watch that I know I'm not in their collective, but they're entertaining. They may be doing karmic readings, you know what I mean? And it's like a soap opera. And I will watch, but I know and I accept that this isn't my reading. I don't get caught up in the storyline and try to force it where it doesn't fit. You're only taking what resonates, right? It's like, it's so important. It's so important. It's so important to learn how to discern. Yeah, for real. Exactly. Exactly. I know that, like, I'm not seeing any guy that's got a baby mama with five of his kids and is dealing drugs and doing all sorts of weird, sketchy things. So, like, if I'm listening to or reading about that, I don't project that it's actually my story. So I know it don't fit. Like, I know that's not my life. Like, I ain't gotta claim that, but that don't mean I can't stick around and watch it and enjoy it for the entertainment value. I mean, some readers are just here for that entertainment value. They may not offer any guidance in your healing journey. They may not give you any extra support or encouragement on the healing aspect of it, right? That's one of the reasons why I don't really do a lot of karmic readings. You don't hear me digging around in the karmic energy, because it's like, where how does that help you? How does that help you release? How does that help you move past it? How is that going to help you heal? Right? It's almost an eye roll when people ask me to look in on their karmics. If we're being entirely honest, I don't want to know what your ex is doing and how he feels. Like, I really don't. I want to know how you're doing and how you're feeling and how we can get you through this so that you will be the best version of self when we're done. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. Let's see. Jean said at her first Reiki session, she could feel the warmth of the healer's hands, even though he wasn't touching you. Yeah, exactly. When I told him after the session, he was so excited because he was a new Reiki healer. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't even do my sessions in person. And I can tell a good session because my hands will vibrate like during and after the session. I could feel the vibration. I could feel the energy. I always know a good session by the vibration, you know? It's sometimes like the first session I might not feel it because they need to be cleared. And it's like once I get that energy cleared, say they come back for a second or third session, it's like then I can really feel that flow. I really get in there into the energy. Yeah, I don't even do video chats in my sessions, guys. I'm in full trance meditation. I can't deal with the distraction of the phone. It's like you can sit down and meditate at the same time with me. If you need a meditation, I will send it to you. But like I am so in the zone. I want zero distractions. I want zero distractions. And the original Reiki master, and I can't ever say his name, so I'm not going to try to butcher it. I don't want to disrespect him. The original Reiki practitioner, he did not meet with his clients in the same room. He was a distance Reiki practitioner, and so I take that directly from his lineage. I've taken a lot of different Reiki classes. I like to use crystals as my surrogate. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. If you know someone who is a karmic, then you know there was definitely a lesson there and know you need to learn from the experience to move on. I agree, Jean. Absolutely. I thought you were just picking on me because I always say I hope that made sense. I absolutely agree, Jean. I absolutely agree. And there are things that I still pick up. Like, I know that if I'm watching a reading and it's about somebody that I haven't been with or haven't talked to in a long time and I still get triggered by it, that's pointing at something for me that still needs to be healed. You know, if I'm saying something and if somebody that I know fits in this karmic reading, then it's pointing towards something I have left to heal. Otherwise, it wouldn't resonate, right? And I love now when I see certain titles or I see certain readings and I'm like, this doesn't resonate. And that tells me this is something I healed because that may have resonated last year. It may have resonated 5 years ago. It may have resonated 10 years ago, but it doesn't resonate today, which means I healed that. I'm no longer holding on to that. I'm no longer carrying that karmic energy with me. And that is also eye-opening. That's beautiful clarity. And I'm seeing that sun right here. That's that beautiful kind of growth and clarity. Okay, let's get a couple more of these. I'm not going to stick around much longer tonight, guys. Thank you for joining me, though. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and coming in. I will be back again tomorrow. Letting go is a great feeling, Mr. Awesome. It's so good. Oh, it's so on point, the card that just came out. The witch transforms the world instantaneously by shifting her perspective. Wasn't I just saying that? Encouraging shifting perspectives. A good reader A good reader, a good healer helps you find the new perspective, helps you shift the perspective, helps to show you how to do it for yourself as well. Oh, thank you, Jean. Oh, what we got? Measure your magical powers by what you can give. I think we got this one. Rather than what you can receive. Rather than what you receive. Okay, we already got that one. I love that energy coming out twice for a double confirmation. Don't grow older, grow better at living. Wasn't I just saying that? We can't stop the clock, but we could definitely do something about how we live, like how we spend the rest of our time. Witches get better with age. We're like fine wine. Witches are like Antonia's sparkling cider on New Year's Eve. We get better. We get better. Better and better and better. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Like those 5 musical notes, their combination results in infinite melodies of magic. Aw. So again, using the elements, I was talking about that earlier. I was talking about the grounding. I was talking about using your breath work, right? I was talking about fire and water both as cleansing rituals or valuable cleansing tools. And then spirit as the guidance. I just heard as like the spirit, really? I just heard like a quick wind beneath your wings, like a clip from the song Wind Beneath Your Wings. I can't remember how it goes, but I could hear the music. That's too funny. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Let's get a little clarity on this. This is very adorable. Let's see. She says, I understand now how I was holding myself in that energy by revisiting those types of messages. Exactly. I did the same thing too for a long time, guys. I did the same thing too. That choices. We were just talking about that. Understanding. 34 again. Number 7. 7 came out a lot tonight. I don't know what the fish are telling me. I was just drawn to the number. They're kind of creepy. I like their little masks, but maybe that's it too. Is that, you know, it's talking about the masks we wear or the masks others wear. Ooh, and it's almost giving me like non-playable character energy, like the masks other people wear that affect us in ways, right, to create growth in ourselves. The way other people's masks can trigger us. They do look mean. They look like piranhas in a way. They give piranha energy. This dude's sticking his tongue out. Is he taunting? What's going on? I just saw like when the silverfish are picking on Nemo's dad. You know, when I don't know what they were, like a school of tuna or something. And they were picking on Nemo's dad. That's what it made me think of. Did I forget to mute? I sure did. Thank you for the confirmation there, Spirit. Oh. These are the... Get out. Look what just came out together. Did you guys not just hear me shuffle that forever? So these are literally the same 3 cards we just had out of the same deck. I know I shuffled that a bazillion times, too. But again, holding ourselves accountable for what messages we're willing to receive and why. What flow we put ourselves into. What we allow to influence the direction we swim in, right? We're going in, right? What the crossroads is. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? I think it has an H in it, but I can't think of like how it's spelled. I think you're close, but I think there's an H somewhere in there. Oh, the sun coming out again. We are responsible for our own healing. We can't force others into their healing. We can lead. It's like the leading people to water, right? I can lead somebody to the healing, but I can't force them to do it. And I can't do it for them. Even as Reiki healers, you can give people the energy, you can send the energy in their direction, but it's still up to them to be open to receiving it. It's still up to them to take the steps to do with it what needs to be done to heal. It's still up to their body and their energy to open, receive, and transform with it. There you go. Yeah, the Crossroads did come out the other night. Hi, Love of Gold. It's what we choose to do with it, how we choose to navigate our own journey. We can inspire, we can encourage each other, absolutely. And if you're in the right tribe, right? If you're finding your people, they'll be open to it. They'll be mastering their energy in similar ways, right? Sometimes letting go of people who are unwilling to heal or unwilling to grow is a very difficult lesson. It's like you may have swam with these people most of your life. You may have spent or been in this neighborhood or been in this friend group for a decade or longer, and just find that they no longer resonate with you and that you have to regretfully move forward. You have to step into your next chapter with or without them. That's a very difficult lesson. Sometimes just swimming forward by yourself, sometimes just, having the singular journey, having to let go of entire groups of friends is so difficult. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I've chose solitude over lower vibrational people. And I waited, right, for spirit to show me where and who was truly worthy of my time and my energy. Who was really, truly there as like the Two of Cups energy, that nourishing, that accepting, that loving vibe. Who was truly there for that? Yeah, who was truly there for that? This guy always gives me love bomby vibes, though, because it looks like the devil giving a lady flowers. So it's like, be careful of love bombing, guys. Just, but again, it is about looking at the people that surround you, like their authentic energy, their motivations. Also looking at your own motivations and your own energy that you're bringing into a situation and why. Ooh, good Lord. Let's get one more. I love this deck. This is a beautiful Lenormand. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl. Talking about my girl. I was thinking about the sunshine and the growth, and the tree came out. Oh. I was seeing the sunshine here, and then I was seeing that sun there. And I was like, the my girl energy was like yourself. It was giving me yourself vibes, like how to shine the light on yourself, how to absorb the sun, how to get into that energy. Do you ever sing love songs to yourself? Oh, Shatiria, I don't know. After a couple of drinks, that may not go very well. Oh my God, I was just thinking of the Wedding Singer song. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Oh my God, stop. Facing and embracing something you fear will supercharge your magical powers. That's the energy I was talking about. Like sometimes you have to let people go and walk away, and it's scary. It's scary. You don't know what's ahead. You don't know that your tribe is right on the other side. Look up at the clouds and the moon and the stars. We got that. Get back to creating your magical life. So we already had that one, but I love that because we were just singing about the sun. Get out of your own way and turn your magical plans into action. That's giving us year of the horse vibes that we started on tonight. Getting the year of the horse going. I'm singing my age. What do you mean? Like letting you know I'm old? I know I'm old. Talk about it all the time. It's true. It's true. I got some goodies. I could sing some really old songs too. I know some great jazz classics. I don't know. I love Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, and they're like era before me at least. So era or two before me. We could sing some Dolly Parton from my childhood too. Hi Black Cherry, welcome in. I was just getting ready to finish up. This has been a lot of fun, guys. Thank you. I want to get a couple of the Mr. Penn. Let's do some Mr. Penn affirmations, some fun Mr. Penn messages. These technically are not cards. I mean, they're cards, but they're not cards for like oracles and things. But I've grown quite fond of them on the channel, so we should grab a couple of them. They're like little note cards you're supposed to send to people, or like when you give them a gift or whatever. And I just love their little messages. So we'll close on those tonight. Actually, do you know what I was thinking of? I saw an ad for the Rage Create decks. Maybe I'll do those. Those will give us a good laugh too on the way out, probably. Let's get Rage Create. Let me see if I can figure out where I'm hiding those. Maybe not. Where are my Rage Create decks? Spirit. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to do Rage Create today. I don't see them. I gotta rearrange my cards over here, guys. I have too many decks now. I blame you guys. I blame you guys for always encouraging me when I buy more. Huh? It's all your fault. It's all your fault I don't have enough. Oh, I found them. I think I found them. I think they fell down behind the other cards. We got sweet ass affirmations, motivation for creative mystical mind. Let's see if I can find the other. Yeah, I found them. So we have sweet ass affirmations too. So we have all of them. We have 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So let's grab a couple from 1. We'll grab a couple from 2. We'll read a couple from 3, and then we'll call it a night. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I knew it took me a minute to warm up after New Year's Eve. After an all-nighter with Antonia. So it took me a minute to get warmed up today, but I appreciate you guys hanging out because it was slow in the beginning, but as Lottie would say, once it gets cooking, right? Bless Lottie. Sending her so much love. I was just watching one of her recent uploads, and I was thinking about whoever that resonates with. I was sending them tons of love. It was not particularly one that resonated with me, but I felt like the person who needed to hear it was getting it, and so sending them some love. Hi, Black Cherry. I don't know if I said hi to you when you came in, but I'm saying hi now just in case I forgot. I apologize if I missed you. God bless Lottie too. I saw her pop in, I think, for the live last night, but I don't think she stayed long. So sending her tons of love too. She's been doing a lot of work lately. You can tell. Well, let's see. I'm just putting these other decks away, guys, so I can make room. This was fun. These Deviant Moon decks, oh my gosh. They give you a challenge to read, but that was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I tackled them. Even though I doubted myself in the beginning, I'm glad that we did get some cards from them. I should show you guys. These are all the cards that we have opened so far. We had the Rustic Fortune. We had the Nicolette Tarot. We did the Patrick Valenza, which apparently we have 3 of his decks now. So no wonder I was drawn to them all. The art's beautiful, but a little unconventional for our group, right? And then we have the Witch Magic from today. We unboxed the Circle of Life Tarot and the She Is cards yesterday. Where did I put the She Is cards? I can put them over here. These were especially challenging, but it was fun once I got into them again. And then we did, oh my gosh, this one is beautiful. The Blue Ocean Tarot. And we did the Egyptian, right? So we just have 2 decks left. But I have a couple decks coming to make up for the days that I doubled up on decks. So, so you know, I mean, even if we have to put them off for a minute, we got 2 more days worth of decks. And if I don't get those other decks in time, we'll have to pick up when they get here. Okay. How many decks in total do I have, Sarah? So, was it over the summer? I think Jean was like, let's do a deck tour. And I think it took me 12 videos to introduce everybody to my deck collection. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jean. We did several lives. There's at least... Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I could show you. There is at least this many on this side, and that's not including the decks that we just unboxed. And then there's like a whole, sorry, I just knocked the bowl over. There's a whole shelf over here. Was it Cynthia who asked? There was... So we've done a deck tour. We went painstakingly through every deck in my trunk. And that took a long time. We went through every deck in the trunk and every deck that was on the shelf, and we have since probably added, I don't know how many decks we've added since. There's a lot. It is a full shelf. I need a new shelf over here. There's some not even on the shelf. They're like laying on the floor here. I'm surrounded by decks because I haven't even found a home for all of them yet. So I need a new deck shelf on the right. Makes me think Latti's got like bins under tables just full of decks. Like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to that. They're everywhere. And we're not even talking about like all the. Do you remember these little mist? I was just about to get one out. I got like 3 or 4 stacks of these Mr. Pen, like little encouragement cards. Some of them are scripture, some of them are just motivational. Some of them are just sweet, friendly things to say to people. So I got a bunch of those stacks as well. Oh my God. I can't help it. I can't help it. And then of course I have crystals everywhere. So one day I was like, oh my God, I'm buying too many crystals. This is a problem. And I forgot that I had like joined a crystal club and that they were supposed to send me a t-shirt every month. And I forgot to cancel it. It was like I just wanted to see what it was like, and then I was going to cancel it, and I forgot to cancel it. So it was like the day after I ordered a bunch of crystals, and I was like, oh my God, I have to stop. This is too much. I'm turning into my mom. The next day I got in the mail a t-shirt that was like, it's not hoarding if it's crystals. It was like Spirit's permission to buy more crystals. Aww. It's not hoarding if it's crystals. So now I can't get that out of my mind. Whenever I buy crystals, I'm like, it's not hoarding. Hi, Aaliyah. It's not hoarding. It's crystals. I feel the same way about decks. It's not hoarding if it's crystals or decks. They all get used eventually. They do. Wasn't I saying that I was super happy to be where we are in this time? Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful confirmation. I am happy for this awesome moment because this moment is my awesome life. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive right now. I am as powerful as the world because I am the world. I say that all the time, guys. Show me where I end and the universe begins because I don't see the distinction. I don't see it. I am the universe experiencing self, and there's not a single person in the world who can convince me otherwise. Everything I desire is on its way to me at warp speed. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. We are manifesting. Let's get one more. That was a beautiful confirmation, that first card. I practice and become what I love and appreciate, and I am unique in my offerings. We all have a beautiful, unique gift to share. And then we talked about this a couple times tonight. As I give to others, my life becomes fulfilled. In the last deck, what a beautiful confirmation. In the last deck, we got a card out that was, I can't think of the way it was worded now. Think more about what you can give than what you can receive was the gist of it. We'll put it at that. Oh, thank you. These are beautiful. Let's get a couple more from another one of their decks. I don't want to mix them up, though, so we're not going to put them on top of each other. I think this is the one that I shared with you, Michelle. You got deck number 2, right? Hi, Kiki. Happy birthday. Aww. Welcome back, Kiki. Good morning. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kiki. Happy birthday to you. I love me just the way I am. I love you just the way you are. Giving each other the space to be human. Giving each other the space to be human. Practicing radical acceptance. We talked about that earlier. How to integrate your shadows so they become your superpower. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's not hoarding if it's crystals. I crystallize what I want my world to be. I crystallize is manifesting, bringing into the solidity of your life what it is that you desire, what you see, taking those little steps as you go. Taking little steps, making plans, stepping into those plans. Not over controlling the universe, but allowing it to bless you and move with you. Learning from those shadows. I transform my darkness into lasers of light. Thank you, Spirit, for all the confirmation on what we already talked about tonight. Kiki, that's amazing. I love birthdays. I love birthdays. Yesterday was Shia's birthday. Today is your birthday. So many beautiful birthdays. Oh, is Zelda here? I'm sorry. Did I miss you, Zelda? Welcome in. I mean to not say hi to you. My creative babies protect the galaxy from fear. Okay, so this is one method to release fear is through creativity, right? Creating, either writing, drawing, painting. It's a act of releasing, okay? Thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful. I believe in miracles because I am a miracle. Absolutely. You guys are. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that we're here today and able to share everything. And then we were talking about gratitude earlier. We have, by giving thanks, I initiate abundance. Through generosity, I spread it around. Thank you, Spirit. We were talking about that earlier. The attitude of gratitude brings in abundance, but it brings in enough to share, right? It brings in enough to bless others. The other day, a friend of mine asked me for, I love them very much. We're very close. We talk almost daily, but they're in Indonesia. And he recently broke his phone, and he had mostly enough money to fix it, but he needed like $20 more to fix it. And I had sent him the $20, and he was like, may your kindness be, rewarded tenfold. I can't remember how he stated the prayer, but it was like the minute the prayer hit my chat, I had like triple bookings, or like several people booking readings, booking Reiki sessions. So it was like instantaneous seeing my ability to gift somebody else be returned to me almost quite literally tenfold. Almost quite literally tenfold. I thought that was beautiful. And it's like, it's just more encouragement to have that kind of giving spirit, to give to others, to be available for it. And I love helping people who do pray for me, and I pray for them too. You know what I mean? If I was in a similar situation, I needed help, I know that that's the type of person that would help me. It's beautiful when you have friends like that in this world, when you can rely on each other, when all you can give is a prayer. When all you have in you is a prayer, and all you have to your name is a prayer, it's like you can spare it, you can give it, you can share it. It doesn't matter what you have physically. It doesn't matter the money or the objects. It doesn't matter if you don't have food to share. You could still pray for those who do not. You could still pray for people. There's always opportunities to pray, to spread that kind of love. It's not the kind of love necessarily. It's like not a seeking love or a self-seeking love. You don't even have to tell people you're praying for them. In fact, don't. You know, I pray for a lot of people that'll never know that they're in my prayer list. For quite frankly, I think it's very powerful. It's a powerful healing mechanism. Forgiveness comes through being able to pray for people who you may not want to. You know, you may not want to pray for some people, but you would be surprised the energy that forgiveness would bring into your life if you do that, if you're open to it, if you're available to. Thank you. I am releasing all feelings of guilt. It feels so good to carry so much power in my heart. Exactly. But that's exactly the energy of forgiveness. Part of that is forgiving self, releasing guilt. When you pray for others, you can often find space in there for forgiving yourself as you forgive others. Oh, we talked about getting grounded a lot earlier. I am grounded, I am balanced, I am deeply connected to the healing powers of Mama Earth. Don't forget that energy of releasing happens at times when we're feeling grounded, that ability to get grounded and be grounded. The earth literally will absorb toxic energy, physical toxins, chemical toxins from you. If you can't get outside, if you're like it is here now, right? Full of snow and just impossible to actually ground outside. The crystals are super helpful for that. Also, house plants. Working in house plants, repotting house plants, playing in their dirt, just sitting and talking to them is a grounding experience. Tell me in the chat, do you guys talk to your house plants? I absolutely do. Some of them have names. Do you name your houseplants, guys? I have a Medusa. She's an African violet, and she is grown in every direction. She has these long tendrils that go down the side and curl back up towards the top. And they're all over. You can't tell where she begins and where she ends. And she's one of my favorites. Her name's Medusa. Thank you, Spirit. That's another thing. Thank you. When you're digging around in dirt, it helps your immune system. It says, my immune system is badass and I ravage all asshat illnesses. So getting grounded, playing in dirt helps with your immune system. There's science behind that. Okay. Also, if anybody's feeling sick, okay, if you're feeling sick or you're trying to avoid getting sick in this season, I'm serious about playing in dirt. I'm serious about playing in the dirt and getting grounded. Somebody may have needed to hear that. And somebody may also need to believe in their own immune system. Believe in their own ability to heal physically. Oh, what did you name it? Or is one his name? Am I getting it wrong? Oh, I didn't realize it, that I neglected one of my house. Aw, I had a house. So I've had my, I got very sad news. It's very sad. It's very sad. I lost my bonsai tree this year. Um, it's been in the same spot for 10 years. It's been fine for 10 years, but the heat went out in my building, in my apartment this year, and I had to use a space heater, and I should have moved it from the windowsill. It got too cold by the windowsill, and it's a tropical plant. And when it started to lose its leaves, it's like it often loses its leaves when it gets cold. So I wasn't thinking that it was a problem until it was like too late, and now it's gone. It's dead. I killed it. I didn't kill it. The cold killed it. Aw, Dowdy. I like that. I should name a plant for my grandpa. I have some, he loved jade plants, and I have a bunch of them. I should definitely name one of them for him. Let's get one or two more. You might want to add a 4 between the love and you. I would love for you to join me. That's the only thing that I see that seems a little like it's missing or off. I pour my heart into the world, and the world fills me with love. Yeah. That's beautiful energy. Because it's New Year's Day, love of gold. My brain was not functioning either. So I love this because what came out with that was I do what I love and I love what I do. So I pour my heart into the world and the world fills me with love. I do what I love what I do. So being lit by those passion projects, being driven by purpose, that hits. When you are led by love, you're led by purpose, the whole world opens up. The whole world smiles with you when you're smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. This was fun, guys. This was so fun. Thank you so much, Shateria. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I had so much fun tonight. Thank you guys for putting up with my slowness in the beginning. I appreciate it. I think we really got a little warmed up. I think we've had some deeper, more meaningful conversations, but these were beautiful. This was a beautiful evening. I'm just glad to share my New Year with you guys, both last night and today. I'm just super happy to be here. I'm super happy to be here with you guys. I'm super happy to be able to share my time and my energy with you. And I'm super happy that you put a little bit of your time and energy aside to spend with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for trusting me with your energy as always. If you would like to book a personal, the email is in the channel bio. Also, you will find the link for my Facebook. You can contact me either way. I love you guys. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I love you. I almost like skipped, I almost forgot about today. And then when I remembered, I was like, do I really want to do it? And I wanted to come see you guys. So I will, Jean, as soon as I can. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I think most of you are already subscribed. I'm pretty confident most of you are already subscribed. I love you so much. I'm losing my voice. I can feel it. I don't know if it's all these lives. Try to do daily lives. If I have a voice tomorrow, I will be back. I will be back. So until next time, guys, do stay inspired. I love you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.